think this is the final version, with Trundle going to the jungle. Lisa will be played by Morgan, and Deft will get his Ziggs again.
Part of me thinks that Pantheon top would figuring out exactly where things were supposed to land.
So much damage here, but they are going to look for Willer coming down to punish.
Yeah, and Flash is still available for both. There's the two-man play as Deft walks towards underneath his tower. They will be able to grab first blood as Jun finds the hook. It's going to be the double for the Thresh, and yes, he will die, but damn, he looks cool doing it. As Will is going to have to chase him for a while.
Yeah, this is actually going to buy a lot of time.
As
executed.
It will be the execute. Oh my goodness, this is huge for DRX.
Yeah, this is a lot of glimpses of how powerful this bot duo can be. Is Willard going to look for a play?
Yeah, Chovy, can he land the chains is the question. He's holding on to them, but there's the flash into the chain, and Chovy's going to be able to grab that kill very comfortably. Willer is still here.
He's given up on farming. He's like, well, I'm just way too far behind. Might as well just repeatedly gank to get money.
Yeah. I mean, there's multiple ways to get cash in this game, as Chovy's going to find another one. And as soon as they don't have summoner spells in the mid lane, they die. Perfect. Chovy gets the flash showstopper before Jet, I think, even hits level 6. He can't even use his ult yet, and he's being ulted with his own ult.
We can control this mid-game with the Trundle. It's going to be amazing. S6 now.
Yep, and Will is back here, of course, as Vist is going to turn up. He can stun whoever he wants. He's going to hold on to it and look for Jet, potentially, but it is just going to be yet another kill. This time, it's on to Pyosik.
Jet is just having a miserable game.
Yeah.
He is like, I just want to be a champion. I want to exist. Drake. But it's not even really that big of a numbers advantage. Teleport coming through from Chovy. They're going to fight this.
Yeah, Will is in position. Chovy is going to book it towards this Drake. 4 versus 4 right now, as Morgan can interrupt any sort of teleport attempt from King. Oh, he doesn't even have it up, so never mind. It's a 4v4. And they're committing. Hook is actually going to be dashed into there by Chovy, but it's a great satchel from Deft on the backside, but he doesn't have any mana left as Jet dives on in, and the Sylas lasts a very long time, but unfortunately not long enough. And DRX, they will be able to take down the Sylas and take the Drake. Fantastic play from Jet.
Yeah, really greedy from HANWHA.
Oh, the house. That was a bit of a shame.
Yeah, Morgan should be fine here, though, even with this wave crashing through. It was a pretty greedy exchange for HANWHA Esports because Chovy looks for
a lot of information has been gained here, so DRX is going to back away, but that's not going to stop Deft from obliterating this turret. Remember, this is a Ziggs.
Yes.
He's going to be able to tidy it off, as that is a back stopped, but unfortunately not able to stop the back of the Thresh, just out of range of that one.
Still going to have essentially the same effect. You get one back is almost as good as 2 because the...
Well, there's level 10 for Morgan, but unfortunately, here's Pyosik, and he's on the wrong side of the map. As there's the flash, blast current's available.
Yeah.
Okay, now, unfortunately, Taeyeon's going to flash towards a dead turret, which is not really what you want. John's going to throw him a pity lantern.
It's like it's just Monty Python coming back at us.
Oh no, and Pyosik's now going to face check, and he's really dead. It's a great kick from Morgan just to guarantee it. But Pyosik was never getting out of that one. No flash, no chance. Get some damage onto this inner turret, and they are going to do so.
Yep, they are certainly going to look for that big bonus gold.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for DRX, they're just not going to be able to find any of the same effect here on the top, or rather bottom side of the map, top part of the bottom lane.
Going to connect here onto Vista, who's going to flash, but he still gets gnawed into the wall. It's a great pick-off. As Jun's playing this Thresh so beautifully,
however,
they're going to sacrifice an inhibitor for it, likely.
Yeah, because this might actually just be a charge. It is, so they can't actually commit.
They don't want to actually kill the inhibitor because they'll lose so much gold. They won't be able to side lane anymore.
Exactly. And he can do a lot in these skirmishes. It's just getting to those...
Oh dear. He's going to be able to pull Pyosik in as Will is in trouble. Yeah. He has been lit on fire, and unfortunately the subjugate did not work.
Whoa! That just happened in front of our eyes. He was just 3 steps ahead of everybody. That was... Now, let's see how far he can get.
I mean, right now it's only Vista and Willa, so they're not exactly the most powerful. Lantern's going to be able to give him a lantern. A lot of wards go down, but Chovy is looking to try and catch up. Morgan teleports in as Jun. He's very dead, but can they get more is the question. The answer is going to be no for now, as we've got 50 seconds on this Cloud Drake.
Well, you know what? This is a very much games.
There's some pings out from DRX on the Baron, thinking about a potential trade, as Deft should be able to take this one pretty comfortably, this turret over here, as Chovy going to move in, guarantee it, as Pyosik going to take a lantern to get himself out. Is it actually going to get him out, though, as Super Mega Death Rocket says absolutely not, as it was a Mega Inferno Bomb, of course. Not a Super Mega Death Rocket, it was a bomb.
I thought they might try to go for the Baron, but I think they're going to try to go for both. They're going to grab this Drake here first. Kingen is very optimistically trying to boomerang steal. It's not going to happen. Like you said, to an extreme amount, this is great side lane pressure, but Jovi's going to need to be here.
Willer in trouble. Still doesn't have his flash available again as he tries to kite them around his pillar. That's going to be Vista forced to flash. Has his shield, has a stopwatch, but doesn't have his life for very much longer.
This is where DRX is at their strongest. When they're grouped up and somebody's in the side lane, you just, you know, the fist is stronger than the 5 fingers, right? And DRX are going to just steal this Drake away. HANWHA ESPORTS can't do anything about it. Chovy uses teleport, but he's a little bit too late. Is he going to look to fight?
1 versus 5. Mega Inferno Bomb is going to do a lot of damage to Taeun right there. And Chovy really wants to find the Nara as he connects the chain. The 3-man Nara into the wall as Chovy goes golden. He's got another stopwatch as well, so he can keep himself even further alive. Is now Deft. Very safe in the back line. He's going to find the Aphelios. Chovy, the absolute god. As Willa, will he actually have the pillar available? I guess he does, but it didn't even really matter. As Chovy just puts the chains into Jet, and Morgan will find that kick into the wall against Pyosik. And the mist is there, but Gwen, unfortunately, or she might be immune enough. As Morgan's going to try and get out. Another pillar and the flash chomp comes through from HANWHA Life.
And HANWHA Life, you know, the Baron is up, but they want more. They're going to have Vista ult in. They might just look to end the game right here. We are 34 minutes into the game, if you could believe it.
Yeah.
And I think that is just going to be the path to the Nexus.
Really beautifully done. First Nexus turret is going to go down. Vista is going to show the shield to Kingen. He's just going to buy space. The Nexus will be taken. 34.5 minutes was approaching. And HANWHA Life Esports says that they were done with this game.
If you end up falling behind, I'm a little bit worried here for DRX with this composition. The Braum Aphelios is not really something I'm very sold on at the moment. The Lee Sin pick was on double buff advantage at the moment.
Both of these junglers have Smite as Willa almost gets there to take it away. That placement was fantastic. His first blood solo kill for Jet in the mid lane against Chovy.
There you go. Hey, time for some revenge. We didn't actually call for him. If we watch this again, watch where Willer is on the map. Like, if he actually comes up here, there's a huge opportunity potentially. I mean, it's tough with the minion wave to get the stun.
The flash.
Yikes.
That's what happens when, you know, Chovy wants the cannon.
Exactly. Gets flashed on the last auto.
축하할게요.
And, you know, I think that, you know, a bit too far, like that's pretty rare, as Willer will be unseen.
Yeah, and now Jet is going to be in trouble. That is some pretty instant revenge to come through from Chovy as Pyosik now going to look to try and fire at least a Tempest in there, but
just overextended, but the placement of the pillar was perfect. Chovy reacts immediately. They clearly calmed it out.
Very nicely done as now Jet with no flash.
No flash and no escape.
Okay, some chains are going to miss as Chovy has the kick, and he's going to use it just to execute Jet there. Pyosik barely misses. Oh man, that's actually just really unfortunate.
And just like game one, things started off so great and is not removed, so HANWHA Life Esports know about this. They need to be very quick to respond.
This ward positioning is actually just incredible from HANWHA Life Esports, to be honest. It's okay. It is going to be secured by Pyosik as the rest of HANWHA are going to get in there. Pyosik going to go down first. There's a great nut into the wall from Chovy. Does secure that one for them. The flash forward from Morgan on his huge crocodile. And now Jet is going to go down for the triple kill. Is it going to be a 9.5-minute quadra? It could certainly be, but no, the flash is going to deny it as Chovy makes his way out now 5-1-0. And maybe a message to other teams to not first blood Chovy.
Oh, no.
He just walked around and did kind of nothing, but he zoned them away so that Chovy could get the work done.
Exactly. And
that's a brilliant hook there from Vista, but stand beside me is going to come through. Super Mega Death Rocket sidestepped pretty beautifully here, but the two-man flay comes down. The Thresh is going to be taken as Deft will go down as well. The teleports come through from everyone, and now Chovy finds himself in amongst 4 people. Let's see who's going to be able to win this one out as he misses the ultimate, and that might just be the end of that. It certainly is. I think part of all of us felt like quadra-kill could be happening, but then reality stepped in.
That was definitely where everyone heard the wah, 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 like in everyone's minds, you know?
Yeah.
It was the sickest hook into, we're outnumbered. That was a really good rotation.
Oh, that sidestep was pretty beautiful as well. Not going to find the wall onto Morgan either.
Does not have flash, so cannot chase. It's just going to get these minions. But yeah, that was definitely Chovy's almost save of what could have been a really awesome scenario for HANWHA Esports.
Invested to try and deny the Lantern. As, okay, we've got a Realm Warp coming on through. 4 members underneath the turret as Vista. Not going to quite find the hook as this Thresh should definitely be dead. Moonlight Vigil is going to go wide though as Deft going to be taken down as well. Willa will secure that kill with a Subjugate for the last hit, which was odd. However, not going to be able to turn this onto anyone else, as it will be a 2-for-1 trade in favor of DRX.
And the kill really starting to look like, you know, the lead that Chovy had is very quickly fading away, and this Jinx isn't getting... hold that thought, Chovy.
Yeah, big on flash forward as Chovy is going to find the Nara into the wall and just scooped up by Morgan. Man, is he a food processor? What the heck?
That was actually
slightly by himself here in this mid lane. Does need to be a little bit frightened of the potential Silas.
No resources being given actually to defend this top push, so guess what? They actually are going to get this.
Yeah, the hook is going to go wide, but that's a phenomenal pillar. Jet has to flash, and that is going to mean that Shirley might get yet another crash into the wall as Morgan turns up, tries to avoid a few of these skill shots, and there are no minions. And therefore, HANWHA are able to just keep pushing in. Inhibitor turret goes down, and I'm going to write in my diary that that was worth it for HANWHA Life Esports.
Oh, yeah.
These coffers.
Yes, soon.
There's a Realm Warp towards the top side. Morgan trying to keep himself in here, but I think he's probably not going to survive as Morgan's going to be able to, as Kingan's going to be able to tidy up that kill.
Here on the side lane,
yep.
That DRX will match.
Oh, that's a great hook to come through. Tain's going to have to flash to get himself out of the way, but the rockets are coming through. They do manage to trade one back, but is it going to be enough as Chovy? He's turned up, looking for that Glacial Fissure now as well, as he finds it onto the Gnar, now connects the chains onto Braum, and Deft is chasing after Kingan as well. He needs to flash over the wall to get himself away. And HANWHA Life Esports win a beautiful team fight just in time for Baron.
Oh, the perfect timing here. And this is why, in the last game, like, could you blame DRX for playing passive? Could you blame them for having to really just be patient and sit back and not try to take turrets, not try to take objectives? When you try to take mid-turret, they show up, and you're just, the skill of these players, the champions they're on that are fed, right? The Chovy on this Silas, makes it so terrifying to actually try to take a skirmish. As Taeyun, you get caught by the hook, and it's like, well, my life's over. And guess what? Everybody else is going
up some vision here towards the bottom side.
DRX just trying to group and look for picks.
Well, they're going to get the kickback onto the Crocodile, who's going to take a lot of damage. Chovy diving on over, looking for the 1v3. Let's see how well he's going to do. Super Mega Death Rocket connects onto Pyoshik, as that's a Realm Warp, as Chovy decides not to take it. Jet's in trouble now. Big Gnar. As Chovy goes golden, breaks his stopwatch, now going to flash himself out of the way. The Kingslayer's huge, and Chovy survives. Tane's now trying to get in amongst it. The Q is going to miss from Pyoshik. As Chovy's still just battling minions. It's getting a little bit worrying there as Def trying to get the autos. Gravitum comes through, and he does have to use the cleanse to stay alive. HANWHA still on the chase, but I think maybe cut your losses at this point, gentlemen.
Oh, absolutely. Instead of just taking the objective. But if you get a pick or two, you can actually maybe get an inhibitor super early on into the game.
Super Mega Death Rocket going to be blocked majoritively there by the Unbreakable.
It's like, there is a Drake up, but they just really want to win the game right now. They're like, we're going to push this super hard.
I mean, they've got 10 seconds left on the Baron. You may as well use it and take the Drake, right? Okay, Willa in a bit of trouble, tanking up the turret as Jet's still strong, guys. Chovy going to back away now, but losing the jungler just before this Drake as its sole point for DRX. Extra range. He's able to get that poke damage in there. We'll see whether Vista can peel effectively as Chovy getting the wrap around. He's currently in the dark as there's the Gnar. Onto 3, the Everfrost as well. Onto Taeyun, he does get himself out of the way, but it's Morgan that dives in on top of him. He's massive with hysterics as well. Goes golden. Now Jet's in trouble. It's a big Gnar from Kingan, but honestly, it's too late as Deft is at full health. He's completely untouched. It's a triple kill for the Rise, but Deft is just too strong. And it looks like HANWHA Life are looking for the end.
Oh, they are going to look for the end here. And when I said that the positioning is going to be so important for Jet, I did not mean to that extreme.
Yeah, he's flashing.
Oh, he's flashing because this game is over. Take these turrets out and go for the Nexus because there's minions here, and that's going to be a wrap.
That's it.
Jet comes into this fight so late. He gets a triple kill, but if he had been there to start in better position, right, of course, it would have been caught by Chovy because they're at the front. Might have had a better chance here, but they played it super greedy. Will looks super pumped about that win as well. And there you go. This is going to be